As we all know, one of the most important things in life is the pursuit of happiness. It even says so in our Constitution. That is why the social justice warriors propose that the government stop all of the offensive speech we see today. We all know it is the most important thing to be happy and content. To feel anything else means that there is something wrong with our world, and it needs to be corrected. Opposing viewpoints are something we should all share as our own multicultural truths, accepting of everyone. Unless those views are ones that make someone else offended. If sharing your dissenting opinion hurts someone else by pointing out a flaw in their truths, then it should be banned. It is our God-given right to be protected.
Sorry, that was ignorant of him to say God-given. We have fired him based off that offensive, non-inclusive, religion-excluding comment. Moving on, it is our God/Vishnu/Allah/flying spaghetti monster given right to not be offended. There are many amazing initiatives to protect this right, like the Words Matter campaign in Britain. They banned numerous offensive terms, like, "Are you deaf?" because if a deaf person heard that, they might be offended. It is important that we address these serious issues as adults, which is why anyone who is offended should be provided a safe space. Many safe spaces already exist filled with calming music, puppies, Play-Doh, and coloring books. We need to push through laws that stop being one-sided discriminatory speech and creations. We all remember the religious political right of the 90s claiming things like video games cause violence and Dungeons and Dragons is satanic. Things we look back on as blatant and untrue fear-mongering. On the other hand, we now look at video games more sensibly as a cause of sexism. To get these laws passed, protest is one of the most effective things we can do. Protesting allows us to express our oppressed viewpoints both verbally and visually. For example, to protest this misogynistic ideals of wolfishling and men only looking at women as sexual objects, women held protests like this. Taking back our rights. No man will ever look at that objectifyingly. And it demonstrates our power to use our bodies as we choose. When we protest constantly and repeat our message over and over, it will make it stick and very impactful. Take this example. Deplorable, 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 deplorable. Don't you now understand the true meaning of the word? You see, when we chant at protests, it is the most intellectually stimulating thing we can do because it creates a well-defined, memorable phrase that gets our point across intelligently.
What do you want? When do you want it?
Hopefully, these protests will put laws in place that police speech and make everyone feel good. Ooh, maybe even a constitutional amendment about limiting speech.